1, Introduction to Chiroptera. Lesson 2, approximately 10 minutes. Lesson 1, we covered bats in Hollywood, wildlife as pets, vampire bat facts, and facts about rabies. In this lesson, we'll cover what bats eat, diseases, bats versus mosquito, pollinators, bees, and bats, white nose syndrome, colony collapse disorder, plants, habitat, safety and wildlife. The next lesson will cover endangered species and penalties, quiz to identify endangered bats, removing a single bat from a building, roof repair, exclusions, and bat houses. What do bats eat? There were 3 species in the first lesson that drink blood. So the other 1,200 eat. They eat a wide range of things, from fish, frogs, carnivore bats that eat bats, and small animals like lizards. There are nectar and fruit-eating bats. There are also bats that eat poisonous pests like centipedes, scorpions, small snakes, stinging insects like wasps and yellowjackets. The largest group, at 70%, eat bugs. They also eat 1/4 their weight each night. In the U.S., insect-eating bats weigh approximately 7 to 35 grams, and they can eat from 800 to 1,000 mosquito-sized bugs an hour. That works out to 5,400 a night, or 1.5 million a year for one bat. In the U.S., we have 45 species of bat, 42 are insect-eating, 2 are nectar-eating, 1 is a fruit bat. In Oklahoma, we have 22 species, they all eat insects. Additional fact, in Central America, there's both a frog-eating bat and a bat-eating frog. And what would happen if these two ever got together? Next 2 should show 24 of the common insects that bats eat. Besides mosquitoes, they eat termites, cockroaches, crickets, locusts, June bugs, wasps, yellowjackets, and others that bother the average homeowner. The farmer, they eat cucumber beetles, cutworm moths, cornworms, codling moths. We eat the bugs that destroy the farmer's crops every year and save the farmers millions of dollars in pesticides and lost crops. That translates to cheaper and healthier foods for you. Diseases. Bats versus mosquito. Bats in the U.S. have one disease that can attack humans. Worldwide, there's several that they have. The one in the U.S. is rabies, of course. It kills approximately 1 person a year. And that's because the person didn't get the shots in time. Only 1/2 of 1% have rabies, or 5 out of 1,000. This might kill 1 person a year in the U.S. on average. The guano can produce histoplasmosis, and say lung disease similar to tuberculosis. It takes a lot of guano to produce any that would cause problems. One scientist that came down with it, and he caught it from a cave with 1 million bats that he breathed in the dust. Nowadays, scientists wear full face masks going into an area like that, primarily for the ammonia. Mosquitoes carry 12 deadly diseases affecting more than 600 million and killing more than 1 million people a year. Malaria kills 1 million people worldwide. In the U.S., they infect approximately 1,500 and kill about 10 per year. So it's now virus the larger threat in the U.S., affecting 3,500 people and killing over 100 a year. Pollinators in crisis. Bats and bees pollinate and help produce 75% of the world's food. Bats are dying in record numbers in the northeast states from the white nose syndrome. It's estimated this could cost farmers $200 billion in crops the next year. Bees are dying from colony collapse disorder. Scientists have no idea what's causing it. These are currently being imported to help make up for the loss of pollination to farmers. Slide shows the current distribution across the U.S. Here are some plants that the bats pollinate. Blue guava, which makes tequila. The bat is the only pollinator for this plant. Without the bat, the plant would be extinct. Bananas, figs, coral, tea trees, mangoes. Scarlet cactus, which is also endangered. The particular tree, which is their chewing gum, Brazil nuts. Most households will usually have a prickly pear. Bat habitats. Where are we? Where do we live? Even though you don't see us since we fly at night, we're around you all the time. There are two types of bats: crevice dwellers, like me, and foresters. Foresters live in places like your gutters, under leaves, your hedges, evergreen trees. Most common in rehab in Oklahoma is the red bat, a forester. The big and little brown bats, evening bats, Mexican freetails, are crevice dwellers, and are the next most common. Crevice dwellers like me can be found in caves, bridge, mines, human habitats like attics, under thick shingle roofs, surrounded clay trees. Clay roofs. We are also the ones that move into your bat houses if you put up some around your property. It only takes a few of us to take care of your property with insects. My cousin the pallid bat eats other poisonous insects like small snakes, centipedes, and scorpions. He also lives in bat houses. This slide you will see there are forester bats, crevice dweller bats, but there's also some that do both. And some bats hibernate, some migrate, some do both, some don't do either. Depends on what part of the country you're in, whether it's warm climate or cold climate. Bats are very versatile. They will do what they need to survive. Safety around wildlife. It's important that you and your children are safe around wildlife. Teach them to contact an adult for anything on the ground: bugs, reptiles, mice, rats, bats, and not to touch them. Most rabies cases are from children picking up a downed bat and they get bit. On the ground, I'm probably sick or injured. Don't touch me with your bare hands. I will bite you. If that happens, you may have to go through a series of very expensive set of rabies shots. Use gloves or take a piece of cardboard or paper and scoop me into a container so you can give me to a wildlife rehabber. Your state fish and game will have a complete list of licensed rehabbers in your area. You can also check batworld.org for some rehabbers that may be in your area, or your vet may be able to give you somebody that can help you. This is the end of Lesson 2. Please join me in Lesson 3.